Warriors versus Blazers just teased what Steph Curry plans to do this season.
Curry darts behind the back, gets to the three-point arc and drills it.
In a preseason matchup that forged the final key to unlock the Warriors' offensive flow this season, as Portland threw every ingredient they had into the pot.
Going lefty from the right side, just eased into that. Beautiful.
The following is a full tactical breakdown of the schemes deployed during this clash. My fellow GOATs, every weekend the house wins. You know it. I know it. They shave the odds, they lock your account, they make sure you lose in the long run. But what if you didn't have to play against the house at all? Well, you don't have to anymore. With ProphetX, America's #1 sports prediction market, it looks and feels just like a sports book. But you're playing peer-to-peer against other fans, not the house. That means way better odds on every spread, money line, total, and even player props. Think about this. On a sports book, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown might be locked at -176, but on ProphetX, you can slide it to -168, -150, even -140 if you want. If another fan grabs the other side, your trade goes through. That's better odds, better payouts every single week. Those edges add up fast. Sign up to ProphetX today with my code GOAT, and you'll get $200 back in profit cash on your plays during your first 30 days. Stop letting the house stack the deck against you. Play against real fans. Play with the best odds in the game. ProphetX, America's #1 sports prediction market. Starting off the game, the Warriors were running their iconic off-ball actions, which confused the Blazers, allowing Richard to fly to the rim untouched. Working off the drag screen, Sharp put Richard in jail on the trail, before stopping on a dime against Horford and drop. Off the sideline out, Klingon set a wide pin down for the curling Grant, and when he saw the mismatch, he went right at Horford.
How to play right when you need him to chill out with the smaller dogs at times, and there goes Jeremy scooping in.
In early offense, Horford flipped the high ball screen, and with Klingon sinking, the chef delivered.
Curry darts behind the back, gets to the three-point arc and drills it.
Demanding the ball screen, Kuminga noticed Sharp shading too close to Richard, which gave Jonathan a step advantage toward the bucket.
Screen, and then Kuminga will power in to Sharp and lay it in.
Off the DHO fake, Horford dropped to cover the cutting Holiday, which left Klingon all the time in the world for the three.
Pressure Jonathan Kuminga. Denny was within arm length's distance. Coach wants him closer.
Klingon lets it go.
Same spot, same poor defense from the Warriors, and Denny made them pay for their decisions.
Comes free to Denny. He'll launch and hit a three.
Early in the shot clock, Yang got the mismatch he wanted on pods in the paint, and there was nothing the short king could do against the giant. When Kuminga got by Murray, it forced Hansen to step up to help, leaving post open on the pocket pass. In transition, City pressured Curry early, got a deflection, and caused Steph to dribble it out of bounds for the turnover.
Stab at it. Good effort. And Curry trying to catch up with it. Can't. And finally did, but out of bounds.
With the Warriors picking up high, the young and quick Caleb Love used a simple crossover to flip Hield's hips and get by him all the way to the rim. Off the underneath out of bounds, Wesley gambled on defense, which forced Sissoko to step over to help, leaving Rowe all alone on the weak side.
Drop steps in deep and sets up his teammate for a bucket.
On the attack, Rowe poked the ball away for the turnover, and GP2 flew in transition for the emphatic dunk. After the timeout, Love refused the high screen, forcing Post to help, which opened up Klingon on poster.
That is Donovan Klingon towering abreast. For the two-hand jam with Harm, he'll head to the line.
When Spencer stripped Grant on the drive, the incredible bounce pass outlet to Hield found Gary streaking down the lane for the alley-oop. As Holiday drove, Love ran the shake action flawlessly, which created just enough space for Holiday to find him, allowing him to hit the shot over GP2. Off the UOB, Holiday found space in the corner off the screen from Klingon, and he found Klingon on the roll to the rim.
Condition in the offseason.
Yep.
Was that a deflection or a lob?
30-22, an early 8-point lead for the Blazers to start. The Warriors responded in the second, with Pods faking his cut and setting an off-ball screen for Horford that confused the Blazers' D. With the Blazers swinging the rock, Pods closed out on his heels, making it easy for Denny to blow right by. Off the rebound, the Blazers ran wide and fast, and with Sharp winning the race down the floor, they capitalized.
As the Blazers here on the 4-on-3 break, good find from Judah Shaden.
In transition again, Denny ran his lane, attracting two Warriors defenders, creating an easy catch and shoot for Grant.
They probe, they look, see what the options are, and then Grant trails and hits a three.
With Pods trying to draw a foul, Portland had numbers, and with Hield picking up below the arch, Sharp dotted his eye, making it a 15-point game.
Back to his tea kettle, and the Blazers come the other way. Shaden Sharp into a triple. Eased it in. That was smooth as molasses.
Off the sideline inbound, Hansen set a wide pin down for Sharp, and with Payton getting clipped on the screen, Sharp finished through Horford's foul.
Well, I love this offense with all the angles, the moving, the cutting. It's perpetual motion.
At the top of the key, Horford set a high ball screen for Kuminga, and with Hansen in drop, Kuminga attacked his slow feet and battled through contact.
Blazers on a 13-0 run. Kuminga goes at Hansen, who had dropped down to meet him.
With Horford helping on the drive, he jumped at Hansen's shot fake, creating a lane for Hansen's right-hand scoop.
Sets it up beyond Hansen. Good pump fake. It's by Horford into the lane. Scoops and scores on the run.
Wesley gambling for the steal left the defense outnumbered. With the chef pulling Sharp off his man, he found Hield in the corner. In the isolation, Sharp used his speed to blow by the old man Horford and finish high on the glass.
Brilliant play.
With Hansen flipping the screen, Denny puts Payton in jail, allowing time for Hansen to set a hideaway on Horford in the paint, creating all types of space for Denny.
Hansen trying to get a piece on the screen. Obvious slows the bounce, puts Payton on his hip, and used him.
On the break, Curry found Payton, who beat the Blazers at their own game.
Great pass on a dime to a moving target out of backcourt.
The vet, Holiday, then took the rook to school, putting Richard on his hip. Holiday gave him a bump and then quickly turned his right shoulder.
Holiday, crafty move.
Holiday and Love switch on the off-ball action, but the chef recognized the lazy swap and sprinted off post, giving him plenty of room.
Fires, triggers, and hits.
Klingon got caught sleeping, leaving Post a clean look on the left wing, cutting the lead to single digits. At half court, Holiday blew by Pods and kept him on his back, creating access for an easy finish.
4 run right now. It's Holiday into the lane, going lefty from the right side, just eased into that. Beautiful.
The Warriors' offense was too much. Denny loses his man in the fire drill, and Pods found himself open in the corner.
Pajimski elevating and knocking down a triple.
Pods' pump fake in the corner draws Denny to help, and with Pods kicking out, Sharp's recovery was deemed too late.
The youngster Jackson Rowe.
In transition, Grant's lazy effort made Kuminga win the break, resulting in a nasty finish at the rim.
Court Kuminga outraces the Blazers for the left-hand flush.
Kuminga almost tied it before half, but with the missed layup, Holiday cherry-picked the break, and Pods' extra effort resulted in a goaltend.
Holiday, and that was tipped away by Pajimski, and the bucket's going to count.
Starting the second half with a corner 3 miss. DC and Grant get chances at the tip-in, with Grant finally finishing the play.
Over to DC outside. It's Holiday for 3. Jeremy keeps it alive. DC on the tip. Flips it up. No, that allows Grant a bite of it, and he'll lay it in.
With Curry coming off a DHO, his greatness pulled Holiday up the line toward the ball, where he found Richard with too much room in the corner.
Essentially serves as a pivot down there.
Then Holiday got Curry to overcommit to the high side, leading to an attack, and despite Richard's help, Holiday converted with a contorted finish at the rim. Off the miss, Denny secured the rebound and launched a bomb to the leaking Holiday.
Releasing his Holiday, and a great look down the floor. Denny Advia makes the pass through a smoker out of backcourt.
Yeah, he did.
Off the baseline drive, Curry relocated to the corner, where the baby-faced assassin did what only he does. In transition, Grant found a cutting Sharp with a beautiful pass, but he smoked the layup. Luckily, a trailing Klingon was there to clean up the mess.
Horford, who's already a really good defender.
Curry coughs it up to Grant. Good look over the shoulder. The alert Donovan Klingon there to close the hatch.
When the Warriors fell asleep on defense, Sharp found Denny wide open on the skip pass. With the Warriors attacking the paint early, it opened up the perfect inside-out opportunity for Horford.
They force him outside, but it's Horford who ends up with it.
Playing in a close-out, Murray bit on the Horford pump fake, and he spun back to his right.
Turns and hooks and scores.
Coming off a side spin action, Pods found the flashing Hield, who made the confused defense pay.
It's Hield coming to it, 4-3.
The chef was cooking in early offense, making Murray look helpless.
Curry the drive, in he comes to lay it home. And the Warriors take the lead on a 13-0 run.
In transition, Wesley found Love open on the wing, who calmly put a stop to the Warriors' scoring run. Giving the Blazers no time to celebrate, Pod spotted the weak transition defense and fired a cross-court pass to Post. Trying to join in on the fun, Chinese Jokic faked the pass, froze healed, and the bucket was easy.
Slashes in, double team. Looking outside, Hansen looks healed off the action, and he lobs a three up and in.
It was raining threes in Portland when off the DHO Steph threw up a shot only he could make. The teams were trading threes back and forth as Love continued to prove he belonged.
Love sizes up a three, and he hits another one in the Blazers.
Chinese Jokic worked out of the post, finding the cutting Sissoko, who made Post look too small.
Puts it on the deck. Nice find. Inside is Seedy in the dunker spot to lay it in.
That was a great find. Seedy kicked things off by cutting through from left side to right side, Kev, to change the balance of the floor.
Knowing the ball was going back to Curry, Sharp gambled and struck green double zeros.
Rear view, chops his steps, and the Cobra eases one up and in to give the Blazers a lead of 2.
In early offense, Rowe let it fly from deep, going for a 2-for-1 opportunity. As the clock ran down, GP2 let it fly, and the bank was open late on the West Coast. It was all Warriors in the third as the threes rained down like manna from heaven, giving them the 91-87 lead. Golden State opened up the fourth in small ball. Pushing in transition, Jackson Davis sprinted the floor and converted through Denny's late wall-up. In early offense, Sharp's dribble combos left Buddy guessing. And with no help in the paint, Sharp elevated inside.
Sharp up into the lane to the glass. Just a terrific hang and hunt with a left-hand finish.
With Grant and Sharp doubling the DHO, Portland's backside defense was outnumbered. With Davis scanning first, Spencer ran to space on the backside, resulting in a triple.
Spencer will crank a triple and score.
On the right wing, Holiday attacks the elbow, drawing Spencer to double, leaving the paint wide open for a bunny for Murray.
Inside, Murray rolls and scores.
In transition, Sharp, Murray, and Grant all get beat down the floor.
Spencer on the run makes a nice pass. The Peyton going backdoor for the bucket.
With Grant and Murray spacing the floor in the corners, Holiday recognizes the open space in the paint, using his frame to bully Richard and clean up his miss. Pushing again was Denny. After the Warriors' miss, he grabbed the board and caught Richard in a back pedal, which was no match for Denny's speed.
Smoked it. Advia the other way, striding in, Turbo with the extra gear.
Wesley's change of pace fooled Hield off the dribble, causing Post to step up into help, creating space for a dump down to Murray.
Wesley, the diagonal, off to Murray and eases it in. A two-hand jam.
Golden State swarmed Murray's drive at the basket, but with Klingon snagging the save attempt from Richard, he cut the game to 2. Late in the clock, Spencer rejects the ball screen and uses a crafty pivot, leaving enough space between him and Hansen to fade away. The Dubs kept pushing in transition. Cryer pitched ahead to Rowe, who outran the slow giant Hansen down the floor. Hansen showed his skill. After the Warriors double the ball screen, Hansen's passing lanes get denied, forcing him to put the ball on the deck and pivot toward the rim. As the time dwindled, Jackson Davis blew by Hansen in the backcourt, putting an exclamation point.
Got beat there for the big dunk.
Golden State left Portland on top, 118-111. Anyways, GOATs, this season I've decided to start putting some of you in my videos. This is your chance to rep your team, react to the biggest moments, and even start growing your own following. I'm calling it the GOATed NBA Reaction Squad. If you'd like to be a part of it, please fill out the Google form that I have in the description of this video. Thank you, and good luck. And don't feel intimidated, guys. This will be low effort, low stress, but very fun.